Now, you don't wear this all night long. You ever thought of stopping and driving down Hollywood Boulevard with this at night? In a convertible?
Funny idea.
You know, just go home that way some night.
Nobody would notice.
Not in Hollywood Boulevard, no. It gets his, hey man, where you going? Yeah.
Johnny Carson wasn't just a host. He was the heartbeat of late-night television for decades. Tonight, we're revisiting those rare, unscripted moments when the laughter felt unstoppable. From Hollywood icons pulling pranks to guests who completely hijacked the stage, these legendary encounters defined an era. Get ready to experience the wit, the chaos, and the pure comedic genius that made Carson's couch the most coveted seat in show business history. 1. The Teenage Trap. How 18-year-old Diane Lane broke Johnny Carson. Honestly, there is nothing more entertaining than watching an 18-year-old Diane Lane mercilessly toy with the late-night television king.
Yeah, I was just about 7. I was 6.
Yeah. Are you the child of professional actors or actresses?
Am I the child of? Oh, I see what you mean.
Possessing absolute youthful confidence, the teenage actress dismantled the late-night king's legendary stage presence. This adorable linguistic tease quickly forced the veteran host into awkward damage control.
How many?
Well, no, I guess let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
Were your mother and father entertainers?
Just as Johnny finally recovers, Diane drops a massive bombshell regarding her mother's unique career.
Well, my mother was
wonderful. Yes.
I haven't used that one yet.
You can use parents if you want.
Parents?
appropriate word. My mother was Playmate of the Month, October '57. I'm very proud of her for that. It was at that time. I mean, you know, it was a lot, you know.
Did you realize it at that time when you were?
Well, I was not even an idea at that point.
Oh, I
Thank
see.
you very much.
Of course, I just established you're 18 and 57. Right.
She was only 9.
Despite declining a highly sensitive suggestion,
like that?
the young starlet flawlessly demonstrated razor-sharp
You have to
comedic
reveal quite a
timing.
bit more.
Her mother's past provided the ultimate material for a
There's many
legendary
other
double
reasons why I would choose
entendre.
not to do that. I don't have to. I mean,
Yeah.
Mom wanted to get a lot of exposure, and she did.
2. The Ape on the Couch. Paul Williams' hilarious Hollywood disguise. In 1973, musician Paul Williams visited Johnny Carson in full orangutan makeup, straight from filming Planet of the Apes.
You ever thought of stopping and driving down Hollywood Boulevard with this at night?
Wearing this bizarre cinematic disguise, the witty guest mocked the lifestyle of 1970s Los Angeles.
You know, just go home that way some night.
Nobody would notice.
Not in Hollywood Boulevard, no. It gets his, hey man, where you going? Yeah.
Shortly afterward, Johnny accidentally digs his own comedic grave while analyzing the intricate movie costume.
I've seen the makeup before in pictures. I've never talked to anybody who's been in the picture and have the makeup. The teeth that you have out here, of course, are built into the mouthpiece. Your own mouth is about...
The host's enthusiastic prop analysis inadvertently creates a perfect conversational trap for a legendary deadpan response.
It's very embarrassing. That happens to be my own mouth.
Oh, you're... Oh. Well, I did it again.
Again, John.
Yeah,
3. Dean Martin hijacked Johnny Carson's stage in 2 minutes. In this 1978 show, Steve Martin leaves early to rehearse. However, this empty live stage flawlessly sets up history's most chaotic, unscripted entrance. Master, Charles Grodin versus Johnny Carson. Charles Grodin's brilliantly deadpan, hostile persona always turned every interview into an unpredictable, hilarious verbal battlefield.
People don't understand when you come out here.
Well, but look at you. I mean, you don't really care what I have to say, do you?
Calling out the fake television pleasantries, the guest forces the host to drop his friendly facade and deliver a brutally honest confession.
Honestly?
No. I gotta do an hour a night.
Yeah.
I'm looking for warm bodies.
Right.
That's all.
If I
I can get 7 minutes out of you, I take a bundle, I go home to Malibu.
The ruthless battle continues as Johnny attempts a serious question. only to walk into a trap.
And I'm Hussein, and boo-boo-boo, you know. You really, is there anything in the world that you really, do you lie awake at night and worry about anything that doesn't have to do with the show or yourself?
Yes, the mentally impaired.
The host incorrectly assumes his guest is worried about his own health, perfectly setting up the comedian to deliver a devastating insult.
You're afraid.
Nobody's perfect.
You're afraid that you're going to become mentally impaired?
No. I think you missed that. All right, let's talk.
Maybe I misunderstood.
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah.
Now let's get serious.
This book.
To wrap things up, a simple book promotion instantly transforms into a hilariously cheap revelation.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Concerned.
That is what I'm most proud of.
It's a good book. It's a very entertaining.
Have you read the damn book?
You betcha. I read the hard copy, which is very similar to this one.
Even a basic compliment turns into a roasting session when the deadpan actor aggressively questions the millionaire host's purchasing habits.
What?
You didn't buy it, did you?
Of course I didn't buy it. You think I'd been $20?
5. Marty Feldman shocks Johnny with British dark humor. British comedy legend Marty Feldman utilized his iconic bizarre appearance and deadpan wit to completely captivate late-night audiences.
You just do it.
Do it. If it hits him, then it goes in.
In my case, since I was directing it, I always asked me, and frequently allowed me to do it.
Discussing his dual role as actor and director, the brilliant comedian effortlessly delivers a legendary, self-deprecating Hollywood industry joke.
But then I slept with the director to get the job.
Then you were the director, so... and fell in love with yourself, and...
Well, my wife slept with the director, too.
The eccentricity reaches new heights when Johnny presents a terrifyingly bizarre childhood casting photograph.
Yes.
How old is this youngster? I mean, I never know when you're putting me on.
No, I'm serious.
Reacting to the host's absolute disbelief, Feldman demonstrates the brutal, pitch-black nature of traditional British dark comedy.
Cut through this.
He is 11. I mean, unless he's committed suicide since, he will be about 12.
As of this time we're doing the show.
As of this time we're doing
He's going on 12. Okay.
Finally, an innocent discussion about learning American sports rapidly devolves into a hilariously mature comparison.
No, really, I understand something of the theory of baseball, but I've never actually played. It's a bit like, so you understand the theory of sex.
A simple athletic confession provides the ultimate setup for an incredibly clever, double entendre punchline that leaves the studio roaring.
But until you get up there with a bat in your
hands... You really
hands,
do it. Yeah.
Yes.
There's no way to tell.
First time I got a Blute single, actually.
6. Bob Saget dominates Johnny Carson with brilliant storytelling. Famous for Full House, young Bob Saget utilized his brilliant storytelling to completely dominate the late-night stage.
And they're 15 if you don't want the frame.
Oh, well, without the frame, of course.
They actually claimed that they also had one of Tommy Newsom, and then they realized that there was no record of him ever having been a baby.
Teasing the legendary television crew is a beloved late-night tradition. The comedian masterfully targets the show's iconic musician with an absolutely absurd origin story.
He went from the bobble to adulthood immediately overnight. Good to see you again anyway.
Good to see you.
That's funny.
Immediately afterward, a mundane house relocation instantly transforms into a hilarious martial arts comedy.
Walter the Gopher Man came to my house, and he was like half man, half gopher. And he walked up and he said, "I kill my own kind." And this is actually true. This is not like that.
I'm going with it.
Okay. And he came into the backyard of my house, and he took a stick and he poked around, and he said, "You've got a problem here. You have a serious gopher problem, but over there, you have a mole problem." I went, "What's the difference?" He said, "Well, the gopher eats the roots of the trees and kills the tree, but the mole stays close to the surface, and the mole will move on. And the mole doesn't like water."
The young actor demonstrates absolute comedic mastery by exaggerating a regular pest control worker.
And he's still talking to me. I felt like I was on Kung Fu or something. He was very spiritual. He said, "The mole will move on, but the gopher must die." And he said, "Now say it with me, Bob." Okay? The mole will move on, but the gopher must die.
There is a little Kung Fu.
It's kind of a meaningful
yes.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in my backyard right now.
Poking around, is he?
Poking and looking for a gopher and a mole.
I see.
7. the heartwarming Southern comedy of Andy Griffith. Beloved television legend Andy Griffith utilized his charming Southern storytelling to completely captivate the late-night studio audience.
So long that he got too old to work, and they put him to cooking. And he was serving up the boys their supper one night. He was serving up some greens, and one of them called him back. He says, "Sam," he says, "come in." He says, "There's a lizard in my greens."
Delivering a classic rustic anecdote, the brilliant actor uses his deliberate, folksy pacing to maximize the comedic impact.
Sam looked back and forth and says, "Hush," says, "the others will want one too." And
immediately following the rural anecdote, a quick medical question triggers another flawlessly timed comedic response.
he used to drink a lot, and he quit drinking, got religion and quit. And I asked him one time, I was talking to him, I said, "Did you ever have the DTs?"
Treating a severe medical withdrawal symptom like an exclusive consumer trend showcases absolute comedic brilliance.
He says, "Hell, I had them when they first come out."
Do they still do any,
The hilarious storytelling abruptly shifts into a deeply nostalgic and genuinely impressive musical revelation.
Well, I was raised during the Depression. We were our own Waltons. And I used to go see those movies they made in the late 30s and early 40s, you know, the musicals. And in one of them, Jack Teagarden took a trombone apart and put a glass on the end of it, and he played something I don't remember. I never could do that, but down on Ventura Boulevard, and he looked like he was tired. I wish I'd gone up and said something. Whether it meant anything to him, it would have meant something to me.
but that was your entree into show business?
It was, I went to school and later studied, you know, singing and all, and drifted into acting. And but I don't know whether I can play this thing or not. I got one at the house, but...
After sharing a moving childhood memory,
I second the hottest polka in Chicago. Everybody's playing it. I wrote the lyrics.
Okay. Right.
without speaking a single word, the uncomfortable physical struggle transforms into a hilarious visual masterpiece of late-night television.
That's a very dangerous instrument.
We've talked long enough.
Andy Kaufman baffles Johnny Carson with brilliant anti-comedy. Comedian Andy Kaufman introduced his incredibly nervous, heavily accented foreign man persona to brilliantly troll the late-night audience.
Tonight, I have to come here from the freeway. It was so much traffic, it took me an hour and a half to get here. But talking about the terrible things, my wife, take my wife, please take her.
Instead of delivering the expected late-night punchline, the comedian deliberately destroys the classic joke.
No. Really, I am only fooling. I love my wife very much, but she don't know how to cook. One night, she makes steak and mashed potato, and the night before, she makes spaghetti and meatballs.
Later, a disastrous attempt at celebrity impressions leads to the ultimate television anti-joke.
Now I would like to imitate Ed Sullivan. No, wait until I give you the punch. Now I have to start all over again. Lose my...
Feigning absolute stage fright, the awkward character commits the ultimate comedic sin by completely restarting his entire routine.
You know, I love to be here in Los Angeles, but one thing I don't like is too much traffic. You know,
10. Suzanne Plachette shares hilarious domestic stories. Suzanne Plachette brings her vibrant energy and charming domestic stories to the late-night stage.
He said he was praying at the tomb of the unknown pilot.
That's right. Little things like that that really shook him. And he says, what about lightning? And I says, don't worry about it. You'll go down like a rock.
Instead of offering comfort, the blunt wife delivers a brutally realistic reassurance that leaves everyone in stitches.
Because of you, he stayed drunk for 4 days extra, remembering all the things that he said.
He just has a few just to calm down, doesn't he?
Following the marriage anecdote, a disastrous pet training attempt keeps the audience roaring with laughter.
You know, we sold a house and we have a terrace, so I thought, well, I'll try and break her to a kitty litter box, because she is so tiny. And she's so bright. She's stubborn, pound for pound. She is stubborn. So I got this kitty litter box, and she would go on the rug, and I'd say, bad girl, and then I'd put her in the box, good girl, you know, very good at training.
Contrary to expectations, this disciplinary routine leads to an incredibly sneaky and defiant reaction from the tiny pet.
Picked it up in one day. She'd go on the rug and jump in the box and whack her tail.
You see, immediately afterward, the late-night king reclaims the stage with an absolutely classic comedy one-liner.
It's very emotional, very touching.
Yeah, I never had good luck. I had a smart dog once when I was a kid.
Yeah? Tell us about it.
Well, he used to take, after dinner, in those days you didn't have the canned dog food like Alpo and stuff. You just give him table scraps. And he'd take a bone every day and run out into the garage, you know.
A seemingly normal, nostalgic childhood memory is derailed by an absurd, cartoonish punchline.
We found out he was building his own dog.
These timeless moments remind us why Johnny Carson remains the undisputed king of late night. Every guest brought a unique spark, creating a legacy of humor that still resonates today. Which of these legendary encounters was your absolute favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic television gold. We'll see you in the next trip down memory lane.